What is up, my friends? I am Mumfy. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining. I'm here at Hinkley Overland in Utah, where we're going to be saying goodbye to the Bilstein 5100 setup that I have on the Tacoma and installing the new Icon Stage 8 system. Looking forward to it. I'm here with my installer, Cody.
Hello, hello.
He's going to be taking care of me over here, so let's jump into it. Alright, as you can see, I do have it all exploded out here. First thing to do is get the truck up on the lift, and then we'll start working on the front suspension. That's going to be these bad boys right here. Well, and those UCAs. Looking forward to it. We're going to let my man take care of it, and here we go. Hey, my friends, just wanted to jump in here real quick and say that this is not going to be a how to install on the Icon Stage 8, but I have sprinkled in a couple of tips and highlights of some of the issues that we ran into while installing this, just to help give you guys a heads up if you are looking to install this or have somebody install it for you. There are plenty of install videos out there on YouTube. Check out a couple. I know Chloe has just kind of recently done one, so if you're looking to upgrade your suspension and need a good how-to, be sure to jump over there and check out her install video. All right, let's get back to the video.
Okay, so these are cotter pins, super easy. They just hold castle nuts. That's kind of what this style of nut is, just so it doesn't spin off. You have to take the cotter pin out to get the nut off. So that's easy enough. Just this bracket, you can either do two things. You can make sure this hard line and this it's kind of a soft brake line can be just moved over out of the way. But in this situation, I'll probably need more room. So I'm gonna just take this whole bracket off right here, just one 10mm there. And then after that, just gonna work on loosening the lower control arm, then getting ready to take the upper control arm off. And then when all those are loose, and right before I drop this upper knuckle off the lower control arm, take out the lower strut bolt, and then everything here will just kind of drop down, and then take the last three up here off, and then the whole thing can be removed.
Awesome. All right, my friends, here we are on the driver's side. We're just kind of wrapping up. We're to a stopping point, really. But I just wanted to quickly go over some of the stuff that we've run into on this install. This is more just the 3rd gen rather than the components. So as I bring in, what we found out is the UCA bolt, which runs all the way through, is going to interfere with this pinch weld right here. Now you are going to have to pull this back in order to get enough clearance for this bolt to go all the way up into the engine bay. That is a big issue, regardless of whichever UCA you go through, you're going to run into that issue. We're really close to putting on the reservoir mount, so we'll be doing that shortly. But overall, it looks really, really clean. The major issue that you're going to run into is that UCA bolt. Now, the passenger side is going to have its own set of challenges. The way that the pinch weld lines up on the passenger side, it's going to be pretty extreme in order to pull that UCA bolt all the way through. But overall, it is looking really good. The whole setup is just really impressive. I'm really happy with it right now. Now, one other thing we're going to do, because we kind of marred up a little bit along here, just going to cover it up and hit that with a little bit of paint, just so that there's no future rusting issues.
So it sits up there in that spring perch like this, right? Well, what's happening is these nubs are just slightly too long, just slightly. So what I got to do is take off some of just the painted surface that these made up to, which is right there in the shot now, and just make them fit so each side is equal. Factory doesn't come with it comes with Bilsteins, but they don't come with this aftermarket reservoir tank here. So, well, we need a place to hold it. That's kind of what this contraption here is going for itself. It uses the stock hardware here, bolts up, and then the sway bar bushing, the bracket for that bushing, bolts itself to this with aftermarket bolts. So yeah, all this does is hold the reservoir tank for the strut. One's real smooth.
All right, that's going to wrap it up on this video for the Icon Stage 8. Just the front section. I've got another video that'll be covering the rear, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. If you did like this video, please smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I gotta say thank you again to Hinkley Overlanding for hosting this install, and for my installer Cody. Did a great job. I appreciate it. I think I'll be back to get my extended brakes. Well, extended brake lines anyway. Anyway, thanks again for joining. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.